Brother Steve and sister Heather, his wonderful, lovely wife, were part of our Bradford crew on the last convoy, and they have a short presentation to do, just to give you a flavour of what we did. This is just a shortened version of the presentation, and Steve normally does about a half an hour. There will be many other opportunities where we'll look at the full presentation, but because today, because of lack of time, we will do a shortened version. Can I please ask Steve to do his presentation? Please give Steve a big round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you all for coming. I want to emphasise that the whole point of today is to fundraise. Heather and I were privileged to be part of the group from York who participated in Viva Palestina 3. When we came back, we put together a presentation which we've been taking around to raise awareness and to fundraise. This is a very short version of it. I'm not going to speak except for right at the end. You've got a little bit of reading to do, and without more ado I'll go into it.
Running for cover, not knowing whether they're dead or alive. They came with their tanks and their planes, with ravaging fiery flames, and nothing remains. Just a voice rising up in the smoky haze. We will not go down in the night without a fight. You can burn up our mosques and our homes and our schools, but our spirit will never die. We will not go down in Gaza tonight.
So this is the Rafah crossing, which we got to on the 6th of January. The Egyptians manipulated it so we always travelled at night and couldn't interface with the locals. In getting into Gaza, it was overwhelming. You can imagine these people have been following our exploits for a month on TV. Flowers were strewn over our vehicles, and there was a massive welcome at the border itself. We then drove on the dotted line, a journey that would normally take about 20 minutes. It took us 2.5 hours because we had just about all the population of Gaza out on the streets wanting to welcome us. These people had been waiting there from the early morning. We started driving through at about 11 o'clock at night. The last people through were at 4 o'clock in the morning, and the people stayed there all that time. We didn't take too many pictures because we were busy avoiding people, but that's kind of what it looked like. The only point of this slide is that The world's media were there. This is the following day when we're giving all the vehicles and the aid we brought to the Gaza people. All the world's press are there except for the Western press and the media, so no US, no UK, no Western Europe. This is Dr. Mona Farah. She is the health director of the Red Crescent Society of the Gaza Strip, and this was our contact, so this was who we gave our ambulance and aid to. We were privileged to go around with some of the Red Crescent people. They took us to some of the camps to witness some of the destruction. This is the Jabalia camp, which is in the north of the area. The reason for this picture is just to show that they can't rebuild, but where they can, they clear the land, and there's some irrigation pipes there. They're going to grow some foodstuffs there. Just some more pictures of the devastation. Tent communities as well. We actually went near the border. We were told on that day that the Israelis would shoot anybody who went within 300 meters of the border, so we didn't venture too close. On the border itself, that dot in the sky is a surveillance balloon, along with the drones and the daily overflights and so on, just emphasizing the oppression of the people and the big brother aspect of being there. I took this, we stayed with Mona on the second night, and I took this picture to just show that Gaza could be a beautiful place. It is a Mediterranean resort sort of area, and left to itself, it could be developed into a very nice place. What you can't see in this picture, but what I tried to show in the next picture, is that on the horizon there was an Israeli gunboat, and we heard that gunboat firing on some of the fishermen while we were there. Indeed, 5 kilometers from where we were staying, they dropped a string of bombs that night as well. This is Nasiriyah refugee camp. This is where the Red Crescent have a couple of free schools that they look after the kids. We interacted with the kids. I'll have to tell you very quickly that they were very traumatized people. They've seen and witnessed things that nobody really should see.
I'm here just to say a few words to appreciate and thank you for coming here together. And on behalf of all Palestinian people, particularly here in the Gaza Strip, I really want to thank you and to say, please keep holding the candles of hope, which relate to the candles of hope, life, and love, which almost disappeared in this world, particularly in Gaza. Please come again very soon.
Thanks so much, Steve. Very nice.